And welcome back, where we left off last time in Shadow Empire, in Neutron Flat State, at the beginning of round 13. Apparently we're actually putting light on decisions this turn, we only have one. We did kill 300 infantry over the end turn, by the looks of it.
Okie dokie.
And, Twitch is saying it's perfect, looks like the enemy has wrapped themselves even tighter into a pocket, making them even more vulnerable. Based on the fact that we aren't taking that hex, I suspect that, well, a little bit they have, and a little bit they haven't. I think they're in that hex specifically. Okay, so those guys, if everything goes well, get a little bit of food next turn. Let's see if we can take that road back.
Going in.
That loss ratio, I think the answer is no. Oh, no, the enemy's panicking.
Mission successful.
Okay, so we got our road back. Strat cards. I don't even know why I'm looking at miners. We don't have enough diplomacy to get miners to do anything we want. Archaeological effort. Let's take a roll. It's probably going to fail. Almost succeeded. One short of a success. So we still don't know if we have any archaeological sites. And with this many ruins, I want to know. I want to start mining the archaeological sites like ASAP. I think that's going to be, unless I want to take a risk on seeing what's in that hex. I think that's the turn. Getting recommended to maybe build a buggy. Do I have access? I always forget what the independents we have access to. Formation, independent brigades. Yeah, we do have access to buggies. Could potentially raise a buggy unit. But yes, the reconnaissance here has told me there are in both hexes. Okay. Presumably starting to suffer some readiness problems. Yeah, we can see they've got a readiness of 3, 10. The best readiness they've got is 49. So they're probably going to panic and run when we do start attacking. It looks like this unit doesn't have enough readiness itself to advance and attack, so we're going to actually push you down that way instead. Try to secure the road. Try to secure the road. Secure the road. Let's keep trying to squeeze this pocket. Weirdly, actually squeezing it closer to our city here, but
Mission successful.
and right now we've just got the 3. 3 is not going to be enough, but they're losing supply for next turn. Next turn we'll hold a good one, good attempt. Next turn we can also bring up a 3rd brigade, which I think I will do, so we can help cover everything up here while doing the push down to Ion Thaw.
Order acknowledged.
He wants a lot of money. Yeah, we'll just sell the metals and give him the money that way. Actually, that might not be enough money. And we're pretty high in metal too. We can sell the metal off as well.
Yes, sir.
And then that will be enough money.
Yes.
So next turn we'll attempt to take that hex out. Cards. Nothing useful there, nothing useful there. Could embed spies. I'm not sure if we need spies. We can see where the ocean is. So there is maybe some idea later on of pushing out to the ocean. So we can get some water, or pushing out to the glacier so we can get some permanent water source. Not that we can mine, like the snow is mineable as well. We got the city down there. Okay, so I think our early goals is take over the city so we get 2 sets of population. Maybe try to secure the entire ruin if we can build up enough forces. And then we'll start thinking about it from there, which way to go. Prospecting push 2 and prospecting push 1 and archaeological effort. So let's do the effort.
Yes, sir.
It's succeeded, and we do know where an uncommon one is. Let's also do the prospecting push as well.
Yes, sir.
Critical success. We're sure there are no more hidden resources in what we have currently controlled. Okay, so that means that scavenging the ruins will be our primary source of mining. A little worrying that we found an uncommon one down here and not anywhere closer to the capital. Well, we're obviously not going to scrap that one until we get that city. Okay, so we see them coming up the road, some of their forces, which is fine. Let's crush this pocket.
Going in. Mission successful.
As the man said in the game, mission successful. Enemy pocket cleared. Push the mineral asset down the road. And then we're going to raise new infantry formation. Let's see what our decisions are. Requesting permission for a personal guard. Yeah, we don't allow private armies.
We'll go.
And yeah, it is probably time to bring up the second council. Let's bring up the research council so we can start doing research. And then apparently, as much as I was thinking we were going to do commerce, and we are kind of doing commerce, we are pretty heavy in enforcement as well, so we may end up being stuck in enforcement. We'll see. Could do another junior, could do another archaeological check.
Yes, sir.
Nothing yet. Let's grab another junior,
Okie dokie.
because we're about to have a brigade stand up, so we can pick which of the 2 choices we use. Let's break this loop in the road. I think so. We'll leave the fork just in case we want to push southward. And we do have enough money right now, and we are going to start pushing farther and farther away on dirt roads, so I want to own the truck hub. Please and thank you. That'll help with the logistics pushing far down the road. It should give us enough logistics even on dirt roads to push out to that city. Suffer no losses, minor kills, have 4 decisions. And we did get our quality of life goal, so we finished our goal. Don't need the peripheral mining. Might grab the merc. And apparently we got the crime syndicate popped up. New director for the military council. We got a 0 with cap 2 or a 10 with cap 2. 10 with cap 2
Sir,
wins.
yes, sir.
Focus discovery. It's a little less important focus discovery, I think, on the military than it is on the council. Solding our traders again. Okay, just tell them not to. And then the guy who was less prepared to be the researcher is a lot more prepared. Well, maybe not more prepared, but is adequate for infantry. So he'll be the infantry commander. Okay, let's. We're gonna have the green, the brand new green troops, take over picket duties from the old first. So the first can keep going down the road. And the free up the HQ will do the same. The third's HQ will free up the space for the first HQ. A little worrisome. We are going into territory that apparently like 400, 500 rats. So this is not nice territory. So our troops are going to have a little bit of penalties working in this level of radiation. Sending the truck down here. Yes. Okay, so on that truck, we're gonna 6 mobile legion. Yes.
Okie dokie.
Well,
Order
buff you up.
acknowledged. Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged.
Yeah, I think that's going pretty well. Off to a quick start. One decision. Round 17. Prospecting bush we're not really that worried about. Non-aggression pact we're not that worried about.
We're taking fire! Negative to breach.
Okay. Well, we know where they are now. One decision. Nomads are assaulting our traders again. Okay, this is annoying, and it's one of the reasons we're kind of getting forced into enforcement at this point. Field training. I don't want to take the attack defense penalties because we are moving. On the other hand, actually, we could let's actually field train. Let's field train the third unit because we're not sending them anywhere. I'll have to remember to swap them off of that, but I'll be fine for the moment. And prospecting-wise, we're fairly sure there's nothing we discovered. Okay. So we know of water, and water. Yep. And scrap from all the roads. Oh, and I guess I don't pay very much attention to the letterbox. It wasn't this turn. One of the earlier turns, someone, I think the governor discovered. This is the thing they can do when it discovered one of the artifact sites. Back to the first page. So we now know where a rare artifact site is as well. So we got an uncommon and rare over here. Both closer to this city, so we're probably still going to want to be operating out of that city for it. And the radiation here is still real bad. So no one is going to be happy working over here. Neutron Flats, round 18. No fighting over the intern, apparently, and we have 2 decisions. High velocity guns. Yeah, we'll research that. Makes sense, a reasonable thing to research. Not
Yes, sir.
the perfect choice for us, but it is something worth researching. Another archaeological effort. Let's try that.
Sir.
Oh, it is. Okay. Anyway, pushing close to the city, we can see they've got 3 units in the city, 1 outside it. We're all, because of the radiation here, suffering some exposure effects on our readiness. Which is one advantage they'll have defending the city, is the assets in the city are providing some radiation protection to the people in the city. They're going to have, that's one of the ways it's going to be an uphill fight for us fighting through this radiation. Suffer no losses nor made kills. We have 1 decision awaiting us. Okay, it looks like they all pulled back into the city. There may be one on this tile. We don't know enough to definitively know one way or the other with that tile. Ordered more reinforcements. And we will go ahead and raise an independent battalion of buggies in this case. Oh, we don't... What are we missing? Oh, we're actually missing a bunch of bullets. That's actually a good thing. It's reminding me.
Yes, sir.
Now, we do need to make sure the troops have bullets.
Yes, sir.
Buy a bunch of bullets, and we'll still go ahead and raise that formation then. which we now have all the bits for, so we raise that formation. And then, how far can we strategic move you? Basically up to the city. Good to see. Okay, and then we're going to attach you to the 1st Infantry. Or is it the 2nd Infantry? Ah, I should have attached you to the 2nd Infantry. We change you back. Yeah. Yeah, because it looks like the 2nd Infantry is going to be the one doing the attack in here. And we are going to want to be quick about this, because I think we are taking attritional losses to the radiation here. Prospecting push. I don't think we have anything to find again. Yeah, okay. Let's call you up.
Yes, sir.
Let's down prioritize prospecting as the result. Do something like that.
Yes, sir.
Getting asked, did the solar panel tech come in? And the answer is no. I down prioritized research a little bit to do a little bit more discovery. Solar energy is not... It might be decent on this planet, but it's not what I was prioritizing to get first. I would really like to get sealed roads first. Because worst case scenario, we can burn the scrap for power if we need to. Plus, with this many scrap yards, we're probably going to be able to get a decent amount of oil to run power plants, regular power plants off of. But yeah, that is what we're researching. That is what we'll end up getting first if sealed roads take a while to discover. Okay, your runner is down there. We're gonna roll the turnover, I think. I think I have a little bit more political power than I need. No losses, no kills, have 4 decisions. Yeah, some minor indications down here. Either that we're getting supply issues this far out, or that we are taking additional losses to the radiation. We're in like 40... 30-30.
Order acknowledged.
Do you want the BP to go up? You know, we'll accept that. That's
Yes, sir.
plausible. If we get the new city online. Victory points. Again, that's pretty plausible if we can take over the next city. I'm thinking, because that's probably a lot of population in that city. Seeing as we've got 14% of the population on one city. 14 times 14 times... Yeah, wouldn't be surprised that there's almost like 14% of the population in the one city that we're going towards. So it is a radiated hellhole. So maybe there's not a lot of people in there. We'll find out.
Order acknowledged. Okie dokie.
Fire!
This is going to be an uphill fight, which we're probably not going to win on the first couple assaults.
We need more firepower, sir.
Because we are fighting uphill, proverbial uphill due to the radiation here. Should diplomat. No, I don't think we're needing to replace any of our governors yet. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and roll the turn. Yeah, we got lots of scrap, so if we need to, we can burn for a lot of power. And it's an ice planet, so presumably the solar power is not super great here. Neutron flats, state, round 21. We have one decision. Corporation discovered new tech, cool. We'll pay probably for that tech. Except the neural domain, yeah, okay, we can do that.
Yes, sir.
Like that immediately gave us the... Oh no, it immediately discovered the tech for us. We know hospital.
Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
No luck. Gonna put a couple spies, see if we can get a recon bonus from the spies. I thought it's 2 I thought empires? Offenburg. And I don't know why they have 2 zones. I'm surprised they have 2 zones. Or am I just reading that wrong? Spies. No, I'm not reading that wrong, the spies. You got Offenburg and Crete.
Okie dokie.
Let's put spies in both of them, and hopefully we'll get enough info to know what the borders are. Nope, no, we didn't get spies in both of them, we only got spies in one. Well, we tried. Okay, I think we need to take a turn off of attacking and see if our units can recover a little bit of the readiness. Which is going to be hard because they're not going to want to recover very quickly in the radiation-soaked field. Yeah, I don't necessarily know what you mean by radiation bunkers. There's 3 different types of radiation infrastructure. And that might actually be what I should be building, right? So I should probably be building some radiation infrastructure to help the troops that far out. So we got rad treatment. And then we have anti-radiation infrastructure. And then there's a third one that gets unlocked in the tech tree. Where is it offhand? It's radiation cleansing. I can figure out where it is. Radiation cleansing. So radiation cleansing lets you clean up radiation, whereas the other 2 just allow you to mitigate the drawbacks. Oof, and we're having logistics issues. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're having logistics issues, but we're having logistics issues. It doesn't look like it because we'll probably have enough to provide all the bullets. We're just having a bit of bottleneck. We're bottlenecking on sending the reinforcements. What's happening? So let's expand our truck station. How much is the radiation? Anti-radiation. infrastructure cost. Okay, that's pretty cheap. It's mostly metal. Build a
Yes.
level of that. Okay, we are going to basically cease offensive operations for a bit, because, well, we need the combat losses to be replaced, so we need to give them time for them to get down there.
Yes, sir.
Decisions, new org, we're going to say no again, so we get a little bit more of a cost decrease. Nomads holding the traders, so let's take the more enforcement.
Okie dokie.
And the things we started constructing aren't going to finish this turn, though we are proceeding at full speed, so see how that goes. More supplies delivered. Only 800 replacements needed to deal with what's really dying to the radiation. That's what I'm guessing. On another archaeological effort, we'll roll that.
Yes, sir.
No luck. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, the logistics improved a little bit, so we did apparently get everything delivered last turn. So we'll probably attack on the next turn. Because what's missing... Oh, and we just realized I do have a missing buggy. That's pretty heavy. Yeah, so we'll probably attack on the next turn. We'll see if we can break them. Or attempt to break them. Okay, don't like that they're slowly working towards my road. No losses, no kills, got 2 decisions. Our buildings that we just built finished. Which should help.
Going in.
It looks like no dice on the attack here.
We need more firepower, sir.
It might actually weirdly be worth pulling back out and letting them have some of the surrounding territory, so we can fight them out in the radiation. Because they're getting radiation protection from being on assets, being on working assets, and we're not. Discover a special location. 8515. Okay, yeah, we'll
Okie dokie.
try to hold that location.
Okie dokie.
We're under fire.
Oh, we found some of the local wildlife. So apparently there's living aliens in this snow hellscape. Yellow chip giants. Solitary migratory creatures. Really small chance we could succeed on the check against them, but we're not going to roll against them. We're trying to take them out. Okay. So, the local wildlife, we were able to fight 100 of them off. We have 2 decisions. Automatic rifles would not be too bad.
Okie dokie.
No, we're gonna send the troops in to crush them. Large number of security personnel handles it fine. We got 2 archaeological efforts. Let's roll them.
Yes, sir.
Found one.
Yes, sir.
Nothing on the second one. Any look at where they are? So we know there's 2 over there. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, they're all over here. So I do kind of want this city, just because that'd be a good place to work those archaeological sites from. But yeah, let's actually abandon the encirclement of the city to try to let them out onto the plains a bit, where we'll fight them better. At least until we get some environment suits or something to protect the troops better with. You know, let's... Oh no, I still do want to take that territory, and the rest of the territories won't negotiate with me, so... Rolling the dice for the turn rollover. Once again, we're coming from a place where I should probably go ahead and put a part break in for YouTube. So this will be the last end turn of this part. We'll go ahead and resume in the next part on YouTube tomorrow, beginning of round 26 in Neutron Flats. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a slightly longer break because it is time to replace the cup of tea that I've been sipping occasionally as I rest the voice, so I can continue to narrate as we continue through the game. So with that, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.